Right, let's start today's session. This is the third demo lecture of Python full stack development. In the last two demo lectures, we were discuss about complete Python full stack development subjects. And in yesterday's session, I discussed Python introduction, what is Python and what type of language it is, and why Python, versions of Python, and features of Python, right? So in today's lecture, I'm going to discuss how to download and install Python software, and also how many possible ways to write Python logic and execute. Okay. So how many possible ways to write Python code and execute? So there are several ways to write Python code and execute using interactive mode and using script mode, as well as using ideally software and PyCharm editor, and also Visual Studio Code editor through we can write Python code and execute. So first I'll show you how to download and install Python software. Before that, you have to check whether Python exists or not in your system. Already I said right in the last lecture, how to check whether the Python software already exists or not. Simply, you can go to command prompt. Okay, just go to command prompt and just type Python space hyphen version. The moment when I hit the enter button, you will see I got the version number like 3.14.0. Okay, so this is Python version. That means in my computer already Python software exists. And let's see how to download it and install it. Before that, let me uninstall Python software from my computer so that I can show you step-by-step procedure how to download it, install it. So first, to uninstall any software from your computer, you have to go to control panel and click on uninstall programs. And now you can see in this, there is a Python software exists already. I'm selecting Python 3.14.0. I'm doing uninstall. Why I'm doing this uninstallation means just because of to show the installation process step by step again, so that you will get clarity. So please wait. We are uninstalling. Once uninstall complete, then I'll try to install it after downloading, right? So it's almost done. Yes, successfully uninstalled. And there is a Python launcher. This also I'm trying to uninstall. Right now in my computer, there is no Python software exist. Do you want me to check again? Just go to command prompt, type the command Python space hyphen version. So you can see the system cannot find the file like this, python.exe not available. Means just now I have successfully uninstalled Python software from my computer, right? Yes. So you know that to download and install Python, you have to visit official website, python.org. Let's visit official website and I'll get it download file. So python.org. Click on download option, and there is option called get the standalone installer Python 3.14.0. Click on it. And once you click on it, you will be able to get the executable file. And close this official website once your download successfully done, and go to the download folder from your computer. And you can see there is a Python 3.14.0 version executable file. Simply double click on it and wait. Here you need to do some important things, sir. So before going to click on install now, I strongly recommend to activate these two checkboxes. Because of these two checkboxes, you are going to adding the path to the operating system. Okay, means Python interpreter is going to be configured with operating system path. Then only you can able to run your Python programs. So I strongly recommend these two checkboxes activation before going to install now. Simply click on install now. And it will ask you, do you want to allow this app to make changes? Say yes. Now Python software is installing. See, sir, to install Python software, no additional requirements are need. So because it is a lightweight software, it won't take much more space. Any normal device, if you are using, okay, with low configuration, no problem, it works well. Now, once we successfully install Python software, let me check the version again, just for confirmation whether Python exists or not. Okay, yes. Now it's almost done. Very simple and straightforward. Within few minutes, we can finish your Python setup. And remember, sir, like setup was successful, close it. Strictly remember, no matter what editor through you are working with Python, like ideally or Visual Studio Code or PyCharm editor or many editors, first and foremost step you have to complete this one only, Python installation. Whenever you successfully install Python, then only you will get Python interpreter. With interpreter, you can able to run Python code. Okay, yes. Let's go and check out in command prompt once installation successfully after Python space -- version. I'm just getting 3.14.0. So that means Python installed successfully in my computer. Now it's time to show you different ways to write Python code and execute. First option I'm showing interactive mode. What is interactive mode? First of all, I would like to tell you, whenever the moment we install Python software for the first time, there will be a default editor will get. That default editor name is ideally. Ideally stands for Integrated Development Learning Environment. Integrated Development Learning Environment. This is ideally it is. So Integrated Development Learning Environment. This is the default editor when we download and install for the first time Python software. So to show the interactive mode, so let me go to search and type simply ideally. So there is an ideally of Python. You are looking here. Click on this and simply you will be able to get one window. This window is called interactive window. So interactive window means what? Just as a programmer, you try to interact by typing something and press enter, you will get instant output here. And not only this, for example, A value 10, B value 20, A plus B I'm doing, we are getting the output like this. So do you want to continue Python programs with this interactive mode? You can. But in the initial stage of learning Python, I don't recommend this one because for suppose here, I'm trying to use print function here. I'm printing. Print is output function. I'm printing welcome to DURGASOFT like this. But do you have any error indication, sir, that whenever you do mistakes? No. After pressing enter only, you will come to know what mistakes you have done. You can see wantedly I included print function P capital letter. Actually in Python, print is small letter P only. So that means what? While writing the code, you were not going to recognize whether the error is available or not. So after hit the enter button only will come to know what mistakes you have done. So now we are giving print function correct and welcome to DurgaSoft we are giving. So this is the problems, basic problems when we face for the first time when we are typing code in interactive mode. So interactive mode do not show any intelligence or no error indication. As a programmer, you have to take your own risk while typing the logics here. Okay. So still, do you want to continue with this interactive window? You keep on continue. Generally, this interactive shell or interactive window can recommend to use instant checking. Means, do you have any idea in your mind to generate the code? Instantly, you just go to interactive ideally. There you can type it and check it and press enter. You will get instant output only. And you can leave from the screen like this. So this is option number one you have in front of you to practice Python programs using interactive mode. But I'm telling you in interactive mode, no intelligence, no error indication, no suggestions. So if you are new to Python program, you can't able to manage the code in initial stage, you will get so many problems. And next option number two, script mode. Script mode means as a Python programmer, you should already ready with the available script. Means you should write your complete Python code and you can save that code with the .py extension. .py means Python file extension. Please. Once if you ready with your Python file, script mode with the .py extension, later you can execute that py file. Let me show you, sir, some examples with script mode. So you should ready with script, right? First, I would like to write my Python script in Notepad editor. See, sir, Notepad is also one of the plain text editor. Yes, it is a plain text editor. You can also write any type of programming language code in Notepad like C, C++, Java, .NET, any type of code. Let me open Notepad editor. Even in the beginning level of Python program practice, I don't recommend Notepad option also. Because in Notepad option, again, there is no suggestions, no error indications. You can take your own risk typing while typing the Python code only. Okay. Yes. Now I'm trying to type print function through. Welcome to DurgaSoft Python sessions. This is my script. But is this Python script now? No, sir. It will not be Python script now. When it will become a Python script, you have to save this file with the .py extension. So that's what I'm going to click on file menu, save, and I'm choosing the desktop as per my convenience and save the file with the name test.py or any file name .py. .py is mandated. Once I click on save in desktop, let me close this notepad. You can see test.py file is created in my desktop. But you have to notice this. Test.py file, you can observe the logos. Okay, what logo you are going to see in test.py? PyCharm logo. But actually, in your case, if you are doing first time test.py file, you will be able to get Python logo. For me, it is showing PyCharm logo, PC. The reason is already in my computer, PyCharm editor is there. Most of the cases in recent times, I have done programs with PyCharm only. That's what PyCharm logo is affected. No matter what logo it is, but anyway, successfully, I created test.py file. Once you're ready with your script file, next position is what? Your next option is what? You have to run that file. Again, already available script file running purpose. There are two options again in front of you. Option one, the script file which is already available in desktop, you can run using ideally software, or else you can use command prompt. Both the ways I can show you. Let me show you how to run already available script file using command prompt. So this option is very clear. How to write Python code in Notepad and save with .py and run with command prompt, right? So let's open command prompt. Now, first of all, in this command prompt, you have to move the location of your file where it is available. Actually, the test.py file which you would like to run, that is present in desktop, right? In that, you have to move to desktop. Generally, we can move to directly desktop here in your case. But in my case, first what my plan is to do, I'm going to move towards OneDrive. Why OneDrive means my desktop is present in OneDrive location. First, let's go to OneDrive location. Yes, OneDrive, I successfully moved to OneDrive by using cd command, means change directory. After that cd space desktop, I'm typing here. Yes, I successfully moved into desktop also. Once you reach to your location, and in this location only your Python file is there. So you should pass Python space. Your file name is what? Test.py. Press enter. We got successful result. What we have written in notepad window, that output is going to display. Welcome to DURGASOFT Python sessions. So this is the way to execute Python program, which is already available script file. So Python is the command. That means you are going to execute Python file. Your file name is test.py extension. Or else there is a shortcut py space test.py also will work fine, sir. No problem. So this is script mode. Means write your script how much you want in Notepad, save with the .py extension, and go to the command prompt and choose the location of your file where it is saved and move towards that location and type Python space your file name .py. That's it. You will get output clearly. Now let me exit from this. And apart from command prompt, is there any other option to execute the same file script file? Yes, using IDLE software. So the moment when we install for the first time Python, you will get default editor like IDLE, right? Using IDLE through also we can execute already available file. Let me open IDLE software, and this is IDLE. The moment when I open IDLE for the first time, I can able to see what windows? Interactive window. But I don't want to write the code in interactive window because already I have a file with me. That file I need to open. To open the existing file in this IDLE interactive shell, simply file menu, go to the file menu and click on open option is there, not new file, open only. Once I click on open, now you can see it will ask you to go to the location, and I'm going to the desktop location. I'm choosing my file test.py, open it. Once the moment you open, previously what code you have written in notepad, that's open here. And do you want to execute this file? There is a run option is there, run menu, and hit the run module, or else you can hit F5 key from your keyboard. So run module, you will get output here. Welcome to DURGASOFT Python session. Is it clear? So in Python, every .py file act as one module. That's what we are seeing here. Run menu, run module, like this only. So this is the way to execute your Python program already available script file, either by using IDLE software or by using command prompt. Okay, sir. This is second option. In this option also, already you are well known about Python syntaxes. These options will be suitable for you because without facing any errors and syntactical mistakes, easily we can able to manage. If you are beginner, if you are completely new to Python programming, so for at least a few days, okay, I strongly recommend to use proper editors like PyCharm or VS Code editors, best option to practice in the initial stage. I'll tell you all the options, but even in my classes, all classes, I can use PyCharm editor as well as VS Code editor. Especially core and advanced Python programs, all sessions I'll conduct using PyCharm, and complete Django framework, web development, REST API, Flask, UI, and all the things will be covered in VS Code editor so that you will get full clarity and experience of PyCharm as well as Visual Studio Code. That will be good for your career. Even some people can use like different editors like Jupyter, okay, Notebook, Spider, Anaconda, like that. So that editors I recommend for who wants to work with Python with data science and data analysis. For them, it's recommend. And only exclusive Python developer as well as full stack developer, I strongly recommend PyCharm or Visual Studio Code. See, sir, editors are nothing but software tools where we can edit our code and write our code. That's it. It's a platform. Editor is a software tool. So after completion of these two options, and directly option number 3 is there, sir. You may get out why option number 3 already we discussed ideally. Yes. Option number 3, ideally we have discussed about only interactive window. But there is a possibility you can create extremely new file, create it, write it, save it, run it. All options at one location. So you may get out, is there any option, sir? Instead of moving here and there, like in script mode, we open notepad and write the code, save the code, and move towards command prompt. There we have to go to location and execute the command like that. Here and there, you need not to move, right? Instead of moving here and there, directly you can use ideally software. There only you can create the file as a new file, write the logic and save the logic and run the logic at one place. That is called ideally. Let me show you option number 3 using ideally how to create Python files. So for that, again, you can go to search and type ideally, open it. Now, whenever the moment we open ideally, you will get what? Interactive window. But here, I need not to write the logic here. I need to create extremely new file. So let's click on file menu and simply click on new file. And in this new file, you can write how much code do you want. But still, here also no IntelliSense, sir. You can see. I'm just writing some simple basic program. No IntelliSense, no suggestions, no error indications while typing the code, whether you are doing mistake or not. While writing the code, it will not show. After execution only, you will come to know what mistakes you have done. You have to wait for execution compulsory. Okay, so I'm saving this file. Control S or click on file menu, save. Again, I'm saving this file into desktop. This time my file name is test1.py because already test name through one file is there. Let's save it. Once you save it, you have to run this run module again. So we got sum is 30. So this is very simple, right? Here only I create a file. Here only I have written the logic and save it and run it. One location. See, sir, wantedly, I'm removing the bracket here. I'm not closing the bracket properly. So I'm going to hit the Control S. Control S means save changes, or else you can click on save button. But still you can see, wantedly, I'm not using any bracket, closing bracket. But is there any error indication priorly? No. When you will come to know that mistake you have done means when we run this, you will come to know the mistake here. You can see bracket was never closed like this. Save changes again. Now you can execute it like this. So this is the way to handle Python logics using interactive mode, using script mode like notepad option, and using ideally directly you can open ideally software, which will come by default when we install for the first time Python software. But I will not continue any more logics with these 3 options. But just as a Python beginner, you must and should aware all these options. That's what I'm telling you. Okay. Now it's time to launch PyCharm editor. This is the most popular editor. This is designed and developed for exclusively Python developers only, sir. Okay. Most of the real-time applications implement using PyCharm editor and also Visual Studio Code. Some people will use VS Code editor. And PyCharm is free editor. Yes, free editor. Free means only community editor is free. Community. And professional editor is license only. But anyway, for pure Python, we can use community edition only. We need not to do any license. We need not to pay. But Visual Studio Code is completely free. Okay, all the options, Django options, REST API, Flask, all options will be available in VS Code. Directly we can launch. So let's go for PyCharm editor launching. But before that, you have to install or download PyCharm editor and install, sir. But already for my previous batches, I am still maintaining PyCharm editor. So I'll do one thing. Let's go to control panel again. I'll try to uninstall PyCharm editor, which is already available in my computer, sir. Uninstall program. Now notice this. Here, PyCharm editor is there. This is PyCharm. Right click, uninstall. say yes. Now uninstallation is going to be process. Once successfully uninstalled, so that I can show you installation procedure, how we can do with PyCharm editor. Okay. So please, you can also do setup. Okay. You are really wants to start Python practice, or you are very serious about in the learning of Python without a delay and without late, you can do also setup from your side today itself, so that you can ready to practice all these things from tomorrow onwards, whatever the logics we will deliver. So let it be uninstalled first. So how to download, where we should download, how to install, we'll check. And PyCharm installation also very simple and straightforward. It's not a big deal. Yes. So uninstall complete, done. Close it. Now it's time to download PyCharm editor. How to download means simply go to the Google search, type the statement, download PyCharm editor. That's it. Download PyCharm editor. And there you can see there is official website, jetbrains.com. There is a first link. You can click on the first link. There you can move to homepage of PyCharm editor, JetBrains community here. And I strongly recommend to download this one only. But notice this is PyCharm, the only Python IDE you need. So free forever. They are mentioning clearly free forever. Along with free forever, what? Plus 1 month pro included. What is meaning of pro? Professional features. Yes. So 1 month pro included means you will get 1 month professional features also will be added. If you are the first time user, 1 month of 1 month you can use the professional services what they are going to offer. After 1 month usage of PyCharm, you will get notified whether do you want to continue with the professional features. Then you have to do license. Means for making payment, sorry, for you have to make the payment and get the license. You can continue with professional editor. But don't do that. Okay, it's not required. No need to take license. For our practice, only free edition is required. You can ignore it 1 month after when we get the alert or message. So I can click on download. Now you can see download has begun. It takes little bit time, sir, because it's having almost 989 MB. So it takes time to download. Just wait few seconds. More, it is not more than 1 minute. It's less than 1 minute. It will complete. So initial stage of learning Python, I strongly recommend this editor. What is the advantage of PyCharm editor? In beginning level of practice, you will not get any confused. You will not get any problem, because in PyCharm editor, auto intelligence options will be there. Means the moment when programmer writing some logic, what programmer is expecting, that automatically it will be show you, and you can simply press enter and capture it over there. So development of code will be speed, and error handling instantly it will show you. So you need not to wait for execution. Instead of waiting for execution, and while writing the code only, you will come to know what mistakes you are doing. It will indicate you and make it error free only. Once you get clarity how to write Python syntaxes and all, so you can go through any editor like Notepad or ideally or interactive, what I explained so far before this. Okay. Yeah. So almost PyCharm editor download successfully done. Now it's time to install PyCharm editor, sir. So how to install PyCharm editor? Let me show you. Just close this. Now still it is taking time. Yeah, fine. Let's close this. Go to the downloads folder from your computer, and there is a PyCharm editor here. You can see PyCharm 2025.24. Simply double click on for installation, sir. Once you double click, there will be a dialog box like window. It will open one more window. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Say yes. And welcome to PyCharm setup. Click on next. And notice this, the destination folder will be by default, it will select C drive only. In case in your C drive, enough space is not there. The space is required at least 3.4 GB. If not there, you can go to the browse and go to other location also, no problem. And I'm going to click on next. And please try to activate all the checkboxes here. One checkbox which I am activating right now, desktop icon creation. One more checkbox which is important, path updation, means environment variables will be set automatically. Another checkbox for adding menu options, and last checkbox for .py extension. If I don't activate this checkbox .py after installing PyCharm editor, once the moment when we create project folder, in that project folder every time you have to give .py extension for our Python files. If I select this one only .py, and every time no need to give the extension .py, directly you can give file name. Simply after activation of all these checkboxes, go to next and click on install it. That's it. Wait for a few seconds. Your PyCharm will be ready. After installation, I'll launch PyCharm editor. What options are there to select? I'll tell you clearly step by step. So from now onwards, I'll focus complete PyCharm editor as long as I'm going to discuss Python sessions up to 2 month sessions. Once 2 months after, whenever we start Django web applications, like Python frameworks are there, right? Django, REST API, Flask, UI basics, and MySQL, SQL3 database, all we will be covered in Visual Studio Code. But you may get doubt, can't we continue, sir? Django, REST API, web development with PyCharm community? Yes, it is possible, but all the services will not get. Okay. So that's the reason. If you are using PyCharm Professional, it okay. But PyCharm Professional is completely licensed. You have to do payment. So that's the reason I'll go with free editor like Visual Studio Code. Anyway, if I go through VS Code and PyCharm, both editor, you will get an experience, right? That's fine. Wait few seconds, sir. It's almost downloading. It's quickly finished. No problem. Installing. Sorry. Please wait. Almost done. I'm ready to launch this PyCharm editor now. Yes, it's finished. And close all the windows. Now it's time to launch. To launch PyCharm editor, simply there is a desktop icon created, PyCharm, double click on it simply. Or else you can go to search PyCharm, you can type, there you can get PyCharm 2025.24. Now let me open this, and how the look and feel of PyCharm, you can see this. Its most complete graphical user interface and its user-friendly editor, and easily we can manage Python programs and execute in this editor. So I'll skip the import basic. Now, for the first time when we launch PyCharm editor, you will get these options in front of you, sir. So welcome to PyCharm notebook editor, new script option, new project option, open project option, clone repository option. If you want to go with this option, notebook editor, you can go through this one. And do you want exclusively create a one Python file only for particular one program do you want to write? You can go to second option. Or else, no, sir, I would like to create complete one project folder. Every day in that project folder, I would like to add more Python files in my practice means go for new project folder option. And already in your system project folder is there with you that you want to open, you can go with open option. Already in GitHub repository system, you have a code and you can get it from their GitHub repository. And I'm going to click on third option, new project folder. Now you can see in this, the project folder location by default C drive, computer name, PyCharm projects, Python project here. But I'm giving my Python project name is 7 p.m. So this is our permanent project folder. As long as I'm going to continue with the 7 p.m. batch, all Python files I can store into this Python project 7 p.m. only. So that at the end, this project folder I can upload to your Google Drive for getting all soft copy of programs clearly. So now next you can see Python interpreter also selected 3.14. So if you want to change the location, if you don't want to save your Python project in C drive, simply click on the folder. There you can browse any drive like D drive, F drive, any drive where do you want to save. But I am not choosing same location. I am following continue Python project 7 p.m. Simply after selecting this in the bottom corner, there is a create button is there. You can simply click on create. Now it will create a new project with the name Python project 7 p.m. Yeah. So this is the first time look and feel of PyCharm editor. So do you want to read what's new in PyCharm? You can read what they are saying. Introducing the PyCharm AI toolkit for AI engineers also. And it is AI integrated completely. We will try to show you how to integrate with AI with our PyCharm editor later. Let me close this. And you can manage your windows by adjusting drag and drop how much width and height you want. This is the left hand side Python project 7 p.m. folder is created and some virtual environments and related libraries and packages all will be available. And virtual environment automatically creates her. What is virtual environment means? It is an isolation environment. So isolation environment means, for example, Python 7 p.m. project folder purpose, one environment will create. In our development, any packages or libraries when we install or uninstall on this environment only will affect. In this computer, there are so many other projects will be there that do not affect. That is called virtual environment. It's an isolation environment. But here, if you want to create a new file, right now we have only project folder in Python, right? But do you want to create Python file and write logics? How to do means simply right click on Python project 7 p.m. folder, go to new option, and there is a Python file option is there. Select it Python file. Give the name of the file, simply test.py not required, sir, because at the time of installation of PyCharm, already I select .py. Press enter. You successfully created one Python file. You can write the program here. Now you can see the moment when I start writing the program by typing PR, automatically the IntelliSense is showing print function or property or profile or REPR. What do you want? You can use it. Press enter. So no need to write complete sentence, right? Complete word. So what IntelliSense is showing that you can follow if you want. So do you want to execute this file for the first time? There is a green play button is there. Okay, you can hit this directly, it will execute. Or else if you want to go with this option, right click on the test.py tab, run test. Again, there is a green play button, run it. Once you run it, your output is coming in the bottom corner. This is output window. This is code writing window. In the left hand side, this is managing project and folder window. And if you want to write one more line, again print hello. And every time after updation, no need to right click on test.py and run it, sir. Once you have already executed this test.py file, simply you can see in the output window, rerun test option is there. Click on it. Rerun means updated output will be available. But here the font size is very small size. and default background theme also dark theme. So you can also do some settings. Okay, basic settings I'm doing for clear visibility. So for that, you can go to main menu. There is a settings option in the left hand side panel. Look at this appearance. The theme is dark theme by default. So there are a lot of themes are there. You can select any theme. I'm selecting light theme for visibility. And after that, do you want to increase the font size for the editor? Simply there is an option called editor option here. Click on editor and there is a font option. Click on font. Once you click on font and there you can see 13 is the font size default. Let me go for 18 is the font size. I'm setting 18. After 18 font size, simply click on OK. All settings have been updated. So this is just for clear visibility purpose. I changed this one. Okay, do you want to add one more file? So again, same procedure. Right click on Python project 7 p.m. Python file test1.py. Like this, as many as files you can add it. See, sir, now this time I'm trying to add like new program. I'm telling you this program purpose. I'll tell you what is why I'm writing this file. Okay, right, test1.py. See, sir, after creating a new file and new code, you need not to use rerun test. Rerun means previous one will run. Test.py file, right? You have created extremely new file. Do you want to run this file? Then you can go for first time right click on test.py and run this. Now we got the result 30 here. Okay. But look at this. The moment when I wantedly remove the bracket, error indication instantly showing. So underline red squiggly, underline red squiggly. That means you can come to know while writing the code only something wrong. But what went wrong, you can refresh it and along with error number, clearly it says line number 4, syntax error, bracket was not closed like this. So you can focus on line number 4, what mistake you have done, you have to clarify that. And after that, you can rerun this option, you will get output clear. So these are the advantages when we handle the Python code using PyCharm editor like proper editor. Okay. Yes. But the main reason is why I strongly recommend proper editors like Visual Studio Code and PyCharm editor. Okay. See, sir, if you are looking this code, what do you understand? This code is fine, right? It's looking good. Means it's working fine. There is no issue. But this is not standard way of writing code, I'm saying. But what is standard way, sir? Yeah. See, according to Python enhancement proposal, there is a PEP. Okay, Python software foundation people, they are giving some guidelines to the programmer. That guidelines are comes under Python enhancement proposal PEP standard. See, how do you know this means? Simply you can place the mouse pointer on equal to symbol, operator it is. When we place mouse pointer on equal to symbol, what they are suggesting you? PEP 8, Python enhancement proposal 8, missing white space around operator they are saying. White space means spaces. Like operator means here symbol. Equal to is operator, plus is operator like this. Missing white space around operator means generally in the standard way of writing code, before operator, after operator, you have to give some space like this. This is correct code, standard code. But you may get that already I have written some logic, sir. I don't know how to follow the standard style of coding, but already I have written, can't we convert this program completely in Python enhancement proposal standard format? Yes, possible. How to do? Place mouse pointer and they are saying that reformat the file. Click on reformat. You can see this is neat code and clean code. So this is the standard way of writing code. But imagine that if you write the programs in interactive window, script mode, ideally, we don't get this kind of information whether you are approaching standard format or not. I mean to say every programmer can write the logic, sir, no problem. But professional programmers can follow some standards, right? In real time. Suppose you are claiming that you are an experienced candidate, 3 years or 4 years fake experience, but once you get a job, you have a technical knowledge, sound knowledge, but if you are not following some standard rules while writing the code And by looking your code only, the way of your writing, they can understand that this person even not maintaining some standards. So better to habituate or try to use in the initial stage of learning any software course, proper editor like PyCharm or VS Code, that will be useful. Once you get the clarity about Python syntactical rules and regulations, then no matter what editor you can use, if you want, you can use it. So this is where the PyCharm editor is useful. Graphical user interface, error handling, intelligent support, instance type checking, error checking, debugging Python program, all will be easy in PyCharm editor. So I request you, please, from your side, you can also download it and install it PyCharm setup as of now what I explained. Okay. And there is a one more editor setup is there, sir. Using Visual Studio Code editor also, we can write Python logic. In tomorrow's session, I will launch VS Code editor. It's completely free. This is also simple and lightweight editor. I will try to show you in tomorrow how to download VS Code and how to set up Python logics in VS Code, so that I can show you all the options and the decision is yours. Which option through you want, you can continue. But I suggest you PyCharm because in our sessions, you are going to travel with me 2 months time with Python learning. PyCharm editor only I'm going to explain. Okay. So this is about today. I hope you understand. If you're really serious about Python learning process, please be ready with this PyCharm editor and try to make the setup from your end also. Okay. And who are new to this session, I'm telling you. Okay, already we just completed last two demo lectures. This is the third demo. And all students, still you have one more demo session tomorrow. You can feel free to continue by using same link at same time 7 p.m. Once tomorrow demo sessions complete, then you can decide whether do you want to continue my lecture with full stack or only Python. You can decide, but make sure that day after tomorrow onwards, do you do you wish to continue my lecture? You must and should contact DurgaSoft and you have to enroll for this course. Once your enrollment process is over, I'll collect your mail IDs from DurgaSoft. From my personal mail ID through, I can share the material and so far whatever the conducted videos, including tomorrow video, 4 demo lectures, videos will be uploaded to your Google Drive. And I'm saying that who are new to this session, suppose you feel this is your first session, don't worry, our team will send a complete demo videos link, what we conducted last two lectures, along with course content and syllabus copy, everything will be sent to your mail. So this is about today, and tomorrow agenda is how to download VS Code and install, and also most important Python fundamental concepts I am going to cover, sir, like how to manage indentations. Okay, what are the keywords and reserved words and identifiers? Okay, multiple assignments, variables, complete fundamental concepts are there. You should never miss that. That I will cover in tomorrow session. Then now it's your turn to ask any question regarding this session or complete previous sessions. If you have any doubts, you can feel free to ask me now, sir.
Hi, Mohan. This is Prem. I just have one question.
No.
I know basic Python, but this course is related have Python with AI, right? AI, anything specifically you will teach related to AI concept?
See, sir, Python with A in the sense, a complete code we are going to learn, then we will inject whenever you have a problem or whenever you want to do code optimization, I'm going to use the AI tools with the Python. Means our topics we will search in these tools only, and how these tools are going to produce the result and the functionality that I'm going to use in my application. We are not going to teach you generative AI concepts like this. Only using AI tools, how to specifically deal with application code, I'm going to teach.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hi sir, this
yeah.
is Sivan. I want to know one thing. Sir, will you cover some read code problem using Python? So, can you hear
Lead
me, sir?
code. Yeah, I
Yeah,
can understand. Lead code, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes, we'll cover. See, sir, In our sessions, generally what actually our approach is, as I mentioned in my first demo, whenever we start logical programming, I should keep on some assignments.
Okay.
I should keep on giving some assignment. Then you have to write and you have to work on that assignments. If you are unable to do, or even if you are able to do, the same assignment exercise program result, I will discuss in the next session.
Okay.
And you
Okay.
can also practice meanwhile hacker ranking, lead code options, all for best practices. If you have any question, I will
Okay.
assist you regarding that.
Okay. And one thing that I just want to know, actually, I have almost 3.5 years of experience in Java, but
Okay.
recently our team is getting some data science project, so I don't have any idea, but I want to switch my career from Java to Python, data science,
Okay.
AI, or
Okay.
ML, anything. I don't have any idea, so that's why I am in this batch. So,
Obviously. So
yeah.
you are looking for data science and AI, and means compulsory Python is the most
Yes,
important
yes, yes.
language, because a complete script you have to handle with Python only. So this course is best opted for you. Don't miss.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Thank you.
Hi, sir. So there will be separate batch who will be opting for the full stack and those who will be opting only the Python with AI.
No. See, sir, for all who, for example, this is complete full stack development batch only, which I announced at 7 p.m. But no matter you are opted for full stack or only Python, first 2 months I'll handle with Python with AI. And
Mm-hmm.
who opted only Python, after 2 months, they can exit from this course. And who opted full stack development, after Python 2 months, I can start Django continuously, same time, they can continue.
So Python with AI will be completed first, and then I mean the rest will continue.
Yeah, REST will be continued. Django framework, web development
Okay.
framework, REST API,
Okay.
Flask, UI, SQL, all these things. Because
Mm.
without having Python knowledge, you can't even start with any frameworks of Python, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, these are Python frameworks, Django, REST API, Flask. Please go through my 2 demo video lectures so that you will get full clarity. If you are new to this session, I can suggest you simply go to YouTube, just visit YouTube first, and in the YouTube search, uh, type DurgaSoft, sir, simply DurgaSoft. And once if you type DurgaSoft, you will see there is a Durga Software Solution official website. It is okay. And you can feel free to visit any. There will be a playlist option. Give me 1 second. Yeah, Durga Software Solution. And this current batch playlist option, I'll show you. Yes, this is my videos which is appearing here. Demo 1, Demo 2, which I completed. And today Demo 3 also will be uploaded. And you can go to playlist option here. I'm asking you who are new to this session, better to watch these 2 videos in playlist. And third video, today's video also they'll upload. Tomorrow's video also they will upload. Only total 4 videos will be there in YouTube channel. After then, I can upload from my side continuously videos. Okay. Just for more clarity, I'm asking you to visit that.
Okay.
Yeah. What topic will you cover in Python course only, not in full stack? Mr. Arsha Vishwakarma. I said already my team will send complete course content syllabus copy. Please go through it. So clear topics will be mentioned over there. Because 1 or 2 topics I can disclose here, but there are bundle of topics are there. I can't even tell you and write it, right? It's highly impossible. So course content and syllabus copy will be sent to your mail. So that's all from my side today. And please be ready with this setup, what I discussed today. And tomorrow I'll launch VS Code, and most important fundamental concept I'll be covered. And then you have still, you can feel free to attend one more demo tomorrow, last demo. After tomorrow, do you wish to continue my lectures? You must enroll for this course. For enrollment process, you can contact DurgaSoft. So that's all from my side. Have a nice time. See you tomorrow.